Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful sunny morning here in Spain. What a lovely day. And it was a new moon yesterday, so the energy is going to be picking up. We are in Mercury retrograde right now still, so things are going to be a bit higgledy-piggledy. And I have felt a very, very powerful lifting vibration, which is causing everything to get kind of distorted and out of sync. So be prepared. Good morning, for people to change personalities overnight or get back to normal overnight. Okay, it could be like 1 minute this, 1 minute that. Just be ready for it, because I feel like there's 3 days of real transformation taking place. Hi Lou, hi. I've just had a go at going onto YouTube live and it is just not letting me go in, so I really think this is to do with Mercury. I wasn't buying into these energy at all at the beginning, and now it's kind of crept up behind me. I always feel like the middle of the retrograde is actually more defiant than the rest, although they say the day before and the day at the very end of the retrograde is the worst. But I'm just welcoming it in right now. Now, some of you may have had some kind of spiritual activity going on. I've heard it from a few people, and it's also happened here. Some very bizarre things going on. First of all, I've lost my diary, and I've heard this from about 3 people. They've all lost their diary. So is that a little message? Go with the flow. Stop making a plan. Well, I can't make a plan, because every time I make a plan, it kind of goes tits up anyway. So that has gone. I just have to do daily stuff. I'm very, very lucky. I've been very, very busy. In fact, so extremely busy, because I always have things to do and I'm always creating. And I'm just going to just share that out to everybody right now, so that you can all feel my inspiration and light and fun times. Now, we had a new moon yesterday, as I've just said, and love new moons because this is a great time to begin things. But do remember, we are in a retrograde, so not the best time to maybe brand something brand new. Okay, brand something brand new. Okay, so even my communication is really out of sync today. Now, I just want to say, if anybody wants a quick question answered, I do have a class in about an hour, which I'm going to be doing live, my art class. If anybody would like to link into that, then do let me know. Send me a private message. I'll send you the Zoom connection. If you'd like to learn about trees, how to paint a tree, a simple, effective way of painting a tree. If you'd like a question, then do just ask a question quickly, and I will be putting a few cards. And if you'd like a private reading with me, then get on down to the website www.saraperrypsychic.com, or just leave a little message and I will send you the information. Now, I still have a subscription, 12-month subscription going on. It is very, very inexpensive and perfect for those people who like something monthly to connect with. And it's a great way of growing, being part of a mentorship, or just having some guidance each month to just keep you on track and see where you're going. And also just feel fabulous, because that's what I like to do, is send a little bit of fabulousness and joy to everybody who's watching. So thank you for taking part today in this live. And I'm seeing quite a bit of abundance pouring. Now, if you have taps going on, again, I've heard this from a few people, this is a sign of flow. All right, if you've lost your diary, yes, probably a sign of stop making a plan, stop being too structured. There are going to be 3 or 4 things that come into effect over the next 4 weeks to 6 weeks in the world that are just going to tip everything sideways again. These are things that we are not expecting. This is being channeled right directly from spirit. So sorry if I put on a weird face or start speaking strangely, but when it comes through, it just comes through. Be ready. There are jagged edges to avoid, although what you're being told is don't run from them, face them, and then calmly and collectively make the best approach or decision to take in order to safeguard yourself. And we're not talking about that big safeguarding, we're talking about in general. To soften the edges, although you mustn't compromise. Okay, this is a time in this new moon to be thinking about ourselves, and you have to be wary of being very, very selfish, because a lot of you are going to think, I want it all about me now. I'm fed up with doing this for everybody else. So this is kind of not an angry feel, but a kind of like frustrated feel going on. And with everything else being locked down and Mercury going on, it kind of reminds me a bit of October, November time. So if you were feeling stressed then, it's kind kind of similar because Mars was going backwards as well, plus Mercury. In fact, that was far worse. So this is only got to get better. Now, do connect with people, do have happy times as much as you can. And if you are able to, then just do something right now that is mindful and joyful, because if you push too hard or you stretch yourself too thin, you're either going to be overtired, and I'm getting a lot of headaches coming in for people, or you are just going to get in a muddle and get more and more frustrated. Now, this is the time for the self. This is a year to step outside our comfort zone, to start thinking outside the boundaries and trusting in the flow of things, right? This whole situation, this whole pandemic has shown us one thing: we have no control. Okay, what I'm going to call it the shadow self wants is control. The darkness around the edges. Where there's light, there's always darkness, right? Wherever we go, there's a shadow, right? We carry our shadow wherever we go. You turn the lights off, you're in the dark. So the only thing to do is turn your light on. Turn your light brighter and brighter. Don't even invest in those questions or those doubts or that darkness or that shadow that creeps in and starts tickling you at night and going, oh my God, what's going to happen next? Okay, this next, I don't know what day it is, the 12th, isn't it? We've got 8 days left of Mercury retrograde. Don't jump into anything until at least the 25th. And even then, go slightly tentatively, because I feel there's going to be a little bit of a backlog or like a surge coming in or a reminder for some people that something was still missed. Okay, so if you're doing anything legally, just go with it. There could be a second option coming in around the 6th or 7th of March for people. Okay, I'm feeling like a lift in abundance, a lift in just general. You know, it's like these sudden changes coming in. It's like, oh, we thought that was set in stone. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, we're going to go down that road. Now, there are some lovely surprises coming in the next couple of weeks for people. I'm getting a lot of strong Cancer energy around anyone that's a Cancer out there, who will be feeling very family orientated, wanting to connect with people. So if you've got any friends or you are linked to someone in Cancer or you are a Cancer, you may want to suddenly kind of embrace that family life or that group feeling or that collective, which is really, really good. And just doing that, you will maybe find some surprises where there is love, where you thought the love was gone and it had just all disappeared. Well-being is so important. So that's the self side of it. Okay, the self-centeredness can go out the window because you may want to kind of push people away because you want it so much yourself. Allow some people to come in and help. 1010, big sign. Okay, seen 1010 a few times now. If anyone sees double angel numbers, write them down, make a note. It's a sign the angels are with you. So independence is good, but if you're struggling and someone is offering some help, then take the help. Okay, if somebody is doing it without love, they will ask for something back, and then it wasn't, it is self-help then, isn't it? You do it yourself. But accept at least the offer. Give somebody the opportunity to do the right thing, okay? Don't prejudge a situation. There's a lot going on behind closed doors right now. People are trying to keep it together. People are trying to cope. Some people just keep a smile on their face the whole time, and inside they're just breaking apart, okay? So just be aware of that. If you're finding communication difficult, everyone else is too, okay? They're all in the same boat. Right, emotionally, there's more positivity here for people, okay? So don't be stubborn with yourself. Allow yourself to have some fun too, because I think in these tough times, we look for the fun, but then we feel guilty when we're having a great time and someone else isn't. Okay, embrace it. It could just be your time. We're all on different journeys. We're all going through this together, but somebody may be on a 20-year journey, somebody may be on a 50-year journey. And if you've been struggling for half your life and then something wonderful comes in, just say thank you. That's a sign that you are being looked after. Watch being drained by too many ideas, guys. There could be ideas and energy and messages coming in from all over. This 5D excuse me. This 5D vibration is just coming in like a whoosh, okay? It's so strong, and it's coming up through the ground, right through that part. Oh God, I can't even say the word. I just can't remember. Okay, the root chakra, that's the one right up through the sacral chakra, and I see it kind of bursting out and then connecting with the solar plexus. If people have had some stomach aches lately, this is because your solar plexus is working much stronger than usual. Now, If anyone's got a question, please ask a question. I haven't got so long today because I'm about to teach a class. But you are all welcome to join if you like. What was I going to say? I've completely lost my track now. Oh, yes. I'm going to be doing some other online courses. One of them is the Ho'oponopono. A lot of people have been asking about this. What is this? What is the strange custom? It is the art of forgiveness. I'm just about to put an ad up. I just need to fix a date and I haven't been given that date. Oh, okay, the 17th. All right. The 17th? Okay, we'll do the 17th. Okay, I'm going to go for the 17th. That's what I've been told. Right, I've also been given the date 1976. If anybody is linked to that who's watching that now, there is some resonance there. So maybe something that happened to someone in 1976 could be cleared from this Ho'oponopono. Now, this is the art of forgiveness. It's a very simple prayer. You can use it with anything. You can cleanse your money issues, your relationship issues, like that. Okay, it is that quick. And once you've learned it, you've got it. You don't have to keep studying. You just practice it. You use it every day in your daily life, while you're cooking, while you're sleeping. I wake up, I do it. I go to sleep, I do it. I even wake up in the night sometimes and I'm still saying this prayer over and over. So if someone's being stubborn with you, if there's some blocks or worries or doubts about money or finances or coping in this day and age, then this is the answer. It is just so powerful. It's so simple. And we all just want something simple and easy right now. Okay. But, and this is the big but, like everything simple, which has no real scientific reason, we have to believe. Okay. And what comes before belief and is much stronger than belief? Knowing. When you know something, you don't even consider it. Okay. When you know how to drive, you unconsciously drive your car. When you know how to clean your teeth, you just do it without even thinking. You probably sometimes go and do these things because you know you're going to do it. You know it's going to happen. You know your birthday is going to be on that date. You know that somebody loves you. Well, not all the time, but most of the time, you know. It's like a knowing, right? That's stronger than belief. Believing in something comes still. You have the belief and you don't have to put the energy there. But it's something that is kind of like a wish as well. You've got the wish area with that and the dream, but a knowing is solid. All right. There is nothing that can change that. Sometimes we just know, our intuition tells us. And this is where some of this, you know, this belief, well, this, if you take on the Ho'oponopono and you do it, then you kind of have to have that. You just got to know it. And that's how you manifest. All right, that's where it comes from. You just work downwards. The other thing that I'm going to be doing is my taster sessions on my 6 steps to alter your life, to change your mindset, to help you clear through. And one is staying in credit with yourself, because it's all about abundance right now. But abundance just isn't money. It's about connections. It's about fulfillment. It's about happiness and joy. The amount of readings that I do for people, when I ask them, you know, they say asking me, oh, I don't know which house to buy. Oh, well, I've got this, and that's okay, but I'm going to compromise on that. The first thing I say is like, right, forget about that. What is your checklist? What makes you happy? When you know what makes you happy, it's simple. Like everything, the answer is simple. It's yes or no, really. If you don't know and you're undeciding and you're going like this, it's not right. If you're unsure about a relationship and you're going, oh yeah, but they're good at this point and they're not so great at that point and they annoy me at that point. But you know what? They bring me lovely gifts. Why are you even questioning it? If you know it, if you know something's good for you, you don't even go there. You wouldn't even bring it up in a conversation because it isn't an issue. When something isn't an issue, we don't care. And it doesn't mean we don't have heart feelings. We don't, you know, we have no sensitivity. We just don't, we care less about it. We care less about considering that over there because it's really not necessary. The only things right now that are necessary to care about are the things that are necessary, things that are priority, things we have to do. Okay, get up, smile, do something good, tell someone you love them. Simple. It's really easy. So if anybody's got a question, I'm going to answer a few questions, but it looks like everyone's going to go quiet on me now. Or if you want me to pick a card, I'm going to pick a card. God, it's really sunny here today. I just love the sun. And the reason I've got cat ears on is because it holds my hair back and I don't have any other hairbands. So if you'd like a private reading, get on down to the website. If you'd like to do some courses with me, I'm going to be running them online. We're looking at about €5 £5, something like that, to learn something really, really essential. The reason I'm charging is because I'm valuable and I'm worth it, and I can change your life in an hour. Okay, if you want to have a reading with me, I can help you change your life. I can facilitate those changes for you, but you have to think it's worth it, right? Where do you put your investments? Where do you put your energies? Okay, remember, where intention goes, where energy goes, abundance flows, something like that. I can't remember the thing. See, I go into like this menopausal mode, which is quite fun. I'm laughing to myself. Okay, anybody got a question? Nobody's like clicking up or anything. Oh, hang on. Hi, Diane. That's nice. Hi, Sue. Hi, Pete. Hi, Jill. Hi, Shelley. Hi, Lou. How exciting, all these people here. Okay, so it's been really busy in my world. I've been doing my best to finish commissions, take calls, sort subscriptions, organise online art classes, which actually take longer than face-to-face because I have to edit everything. So actually, I don't really getting a day off. I am very lucky. I'm very grateful because I'm lucky to be using my gift and keeping afloat, but that's all it is right now. Anyone that is autonomous in Spain will know that it isn't the simplest thing. Right, so nobody got a question for me. Okay, so I'm just going to like put something out there, and if somebody's watching, this may be a message for you. Okay, I've got a female here. It's a fire sign, very fiery woman, quite hot-headed, somebody who's quite angry at the moment, maybe frustrated about life. I'm getting somebody literally tearing things apart, like almost like looking for something, like tearing through the cushions, wanting to just rip everything else off, you know, pull everything apart and start again because nothing seems right. Okay, is anybody watching who is relating to that? It could be someone in spirit that's coming through who's just constantly frustrated with their life, that was never happy. Although if you're in this life, it may not be that you're never happy, it's just that you're not finding it now. It's like you're exasperated, you know. It's that, I don't know where it is, but I'm going to look everywhere. And by the end, you are literally tearing shreds at everything because you're not getting the answers. And I've got very clearly here, if this is somebody in spirit for somebody and you know who that is and this message is for you, then it is about you're holding back on receiving something important. You're not giving yourself time to think. You're not giving yourself time to be still. And that when you're still, you will get the answers coming through, and there will be 3 possibilities, not just one. Stop focusing on the one thing that isn't working. If it's not working, it's not going to happen right now. Okay, I'm getting 4 to 6 weeks for somebody who's watching about some kind of house move or looking at house. I feel this could actually be a message for somebody to send to someone else. I'm getting the 7th of March. There's going to be news or something will escalate. I think that there's something been held up legally for someone who's watching. Okay. A decision to be made for a male who's watching now. This is like, what's good for me? What is going to work? Is this, there seems to be an idea that was there originally, but it's changed now because of things that are happening. So it's like, is this such a good idea? I'm looking like there's less money in the pot. So the original plan would have worked if it had been implemented earlier, but even then it wouldn't have worked. That's what Spirit is telling you. So if there's a male watching that is kind of having to change up plans, this isn't the time to decide. This isn't the season to decide. You've got to go back to go forwards. Maybe you've got to go back to the UK and come back here if you're in Spain, or you've got to come back to Spain before you go back to the UK. Okay, has anybody got a question? Anyone who would like me to pull a card, because I'm just literally pulling messages for people. So, and it's for people that are watching now or for people to pass on messages. Definitely a situation around a house, and I don't think this person's watching, but please do pass the message on. 4 to 6 weeks. Something will emerge that you wouldn't have thought of. Just be patient, bide your time. And I think for everybody, there's a message here. Don't put everything in all at once right now. Again, bide your time. This is a time to practice patience, big time. Okay. Very, very... I don't know what that's about. Strong angle to the moon. I don't know what that's about. Okay, another person who's watching, this is for a female, a decider will come. There's something, they're telling you to revel in your pleasure. Revel in the revelation. Roll around, laugh like a puppy, be excited. There's a lot of people around this person, I think around 6 people, who aren't having the best time. They're kind of pulling at your emotional strings right now, but deep inside there's something really exciting happening. It's almost like a child is coming in, or you know, you've heard about a new baby, or you've got a new idea for a business, and you're just swirling around in this excitement, but it's like you don't want to tell anyone because you don't want to bring them down because you're having a great time. But you know, revel in it, be excited, because I feel like if you are, you're going to share, you'll be sharing that energy, and other people will pick up on it. You're being given, you know, this is a time to trust that you can have it too. You can be happy too, because at some point these other people were happy, and it feels like the tables have turned a little bit. And this isn't a nasty, unfeeling kind of energy or reaction. This is about just being great, be happy and grateful in what's coming, because the more you are, the more that's going to emerge, and you're going to help more people. Right, I don't know who's watching this, but there's somebody who's got to step away from an argument. And I've got a grandfather coming through in spirit as well, who's saying that, and he's being quite strong about it. He's saying just step away, because it ain't going to be pretty. It will just get more and more messy, and you'll get dragged in, and then you'll be left with all of it to burden you. So I don't know who that is relating to. So nobody's got a question. Nobody's got a question. I'm gonna have to go soon, because I have to go and start teaching. And today we're gonna do trees, which is gonna be nice, and I'm gonna do a really simple way of doing it. So if anybody would like to do some spiritual learning with me, it's spiritual self-development. I'm going to be doing a Ho'oponopono workshop, which I've already talked about if you've only just caught me, which is the art of forgiveness. It's a Hawaiian blessing that you can use in day and life to clear everything, clear your past doubts or your triggers, take you back basically to a place of nothing, where there is no uncertainty, where there is no expectation, where you aren't judging, and you don't really preempt anything because it's all new. So it's like being a child once again. So the self-development classes, I'm going to be looking at tarot. If anybody wants to look at tarot, I'm also going to be looking at a 6-step taster session online, which is part of a massive program that I do, work one-to-one with people, and it's so effective. You can literally turn your whole life around. The only thing you have to do is commit to yourself, okay? And this new moon is all about committing to yourself, about being independent, about thinking about, what do I want? What's going to make me happy? What is going to set me on, you know, the road to success or fulfillment or happiness? You know, if somebody isn't coming forward, why are you still embracing it? You know, why investing in them or making excuses? People will do what they want to do. We are not the fixers of other people, right? So there is no one asking for a question. So hello to everyone who's watching. Thank you for tuning in. I'm just going to bring one last card, one message for the day for everybody. Actually, I'm going to pick 3 cards for the day. For everybody. Come on, angels, give me something. Okay. Who's Peter? Does anybody know a Peter out there? Somebody? He's trying to break through. He's trying to make a noise. I'm just seeing rattling of windows, rattling. Ooh, it's a bit like ghosty rattling coming through. If anybody knows a Peter, he's coming through. He's trying to break in, but in a good way. Trying to break through your thoughts. He's doing it with colour and noise. Okay, sound vibrations. You may hear songs. If this relates to anybody, if this person relates to anyone, you may hear songs that have links to colour. Right, today, oh my God, look at that. It's all about people, connections, communication, opening up to your desires, telling people what you really want. If you're unhappy about something, do speak about it. At least give the other person to answer. Don't prejudge before they've even had an opportunity. It's very easy to kind of jump the gun at the moment, again, because of the retrograde situation going on, that we all just want answers, and it's so frustrating, and your mind just goes, So that's where the Ho'oponopono comes in, because you can clear it before you even go there. But again, if you want to get involved in that, then just preempt me. Private message me. If you want a private reading, get on down to the website. There are subscription options available. Very, very inexpensive. If you want a reading per month, once a month, for as little as £7 a month, a mini reading, which is now actually $33, which is around £27, you're getting the same thing for £7. Okay, so do have a check. I am going to be changing those prices next month. Okay, they are going to go up because they are really inexpensive. What you're getting, right? So I've got definitely the moon here, but I'm seeing clarification coming for some of you. Okay, I keep getting the number 7 for someone out there. If you're asking what number to use or what to write down or how long to give somebody, if that's a question out there, it's the number 7. All right, it's very clearly the number 7. Give them 7 days, 7 minutes, 7 hours, 7 months. Give them the time. That's what I'm being told. But this is showing clarification, the understanding between two things that have been confusing for a long time. This is all linked to lunar energy, really. When the moon comes up, there is a lot of disillusionment, but there is some kind of magic coming from that. And because this is the after deck, this is showing that you're understanding who is actually at it, who is the person that has been causing something, or what is the reality here that you never saw. Because I do see some of these things coming up, and they possibly will come today, and I feel for someone it's going to come around 2 o'clock this afternoon. So whatever your time frame is, it will make sense to you. I've got males. I did bring up Cancer before. This is what I see as the Scorpio card, to be fair, but it is a water sign. I feel that there is going to be significance around people of this sign. And what am I getting at? I think this could be that people that are Cancers, I feel like it's Cancer. I don't feel like this is Scorpio at all, or Pisces. Woo. Messages. So if you're waiting for somebody, even a water sign, to bring a message, I feel it's going to come. Okay, it could come today. Could come as quickly as today, but it will feel like it will never come. Okay, that's what will be a surprise. Okay, anyone who is a Libra out there, I'm not going through all the signs, I'm just coming up with significance. There is a sense of taking leadership right now. People need to take hold of what's right, and you know what is good for them, and what is important, and what is valuable to you and secure. I feel like some guidelines need to be rewritten. Now, it doesn't mean you have to put it out there necessarily as it's set in stone. There still should be room for negotiation for at least the next 3 weeks, okay? But it is time to kind of rewrite some terms and conditions, okay? This would be a good day to do it, but you don't necessarily have to send it out. Just start writing notes, okay? I feel like that's the thing. Just get the groundwork going. Maybe get some information if you want to change something up. Maybe ask people's opinion, that kind. Everyone's gone really quiet today. Normally everyone's going, oh yeah, I'll have a card. Or you're just embarrassed what might come up. It's okay, it's fine. So okay, anyone who's a fire sign, who's got fire energy around them. I'm also getting earth signs particularly as well. I don't know why, but fiery earth signs. Sit back and let it come to you. Stop trying to fix everything. Make it, you do what's right for you now. It's time. The tables are turning. You're going to see, this is for somebody watching right now. Okay, this is a really, really important message for somebody watching right now. The wheel is turning. It is starting to flow again. Money is coming, okay? The flow of abundance is starting, but you have to be open to receive it, and you've got to listen to your own views and stop thinking you can make everything better or make everything, fix everything, okay? And not doing something that everyone else wants. It's time to step outside of your comfort zone. It's time to step into your independence and trust. If something inside you is telling you really strong, your intuition is this isn't right, listen to it, okay? Do something about it. Oh, we're all commenting on your reading. Okay, hang on. But we think Mercury's being a poo. Do you know what? That's so weird. Oh, everyone's like commenting, but no one's actually putting anything. Oh my God, it's not coming up, is it? I'm so sorry, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look back at the comments after I finished, and I don't know why it's not coming up. I had to go on, I went on YouTube, I set up the live. I was going to do it on there first. I did this the other day because it was great. And I just went to press live and then it just shut down the whole app. So this is so typical Mercury. So thanks, Lou, for that. And thank you for anyone else sending messages. Right, I'm going to go now and love you and leave you because I have to teach. But if anyone is interested in any online courses, we're looking £5, €5, $5. If you're in Australia or USA, I'm going to be doing them a bit later. So I'm going to be looking at around, I'll probably do an early one and then a late one, okay? Because if you're in Australia, then you kind of need to be around this time. And if you're in America, it needs to be around 5 or 2 o'clock. So if you're in Australia, I know someone who is who's watching, let me know which is a good time to hit, because I'm going to try and work the time frame. But otherwise, you can always purchase a recording or watch it later. All right, it's not a problem. So I will love you and leave you. Have a great day, and I'm going to get on with my stuff. Take care. Bye for now.